So, story time. June 2022. Where's Peter? Peter Nelson's over here. Peter, I met you for the first time in Des Moines, Iowa. And quite frankly, that was the first time I had to fly in quite a while. I hadn't flown since, before 9/11, actually. So first time I've been on a plane to get out there. And I gotta let you guys know, I get vertigo. Turbulence and I do not get along. So I already flew into Denver on the way there. Denver is not my favorite airport. And so I'm dreading the ride back. So I'm getting on the plane after our trip, Dog and Pony Show at an insurance company. And I meet Michelle. So I meet Michelle on the flight from Des Moines down to Denver, and I've already doubled up on my medication. I'm like, I do not want to take any chances. I hate getting dizzy. But the shade was closed. One thing I discovered is that if the shade is open, I kind of know where the ground is. I can kind of orientate in my thoughts of where the plane's going. It just works. Don't ask me why. I just did. Michelle, would you mind? I didn't know her name, of course. I said, would you mind if you put the shade up? I know it's bright, but I don't want to get dizzy on the flight. She obliged. No problem. Got off of takeoff. You doing okay? I think I'm okay. Appreciate that. I explained I was going to get dizzy. And said, but you know what? I think a conversation would help me take my mind off of me, which is always a good idea. Get out of your own head. So you ask a good question. Are you coming or going? And she lives in Des Moines and is going out to meet with her then fiance. And, oh, really? What does he do? What brought him out to? And I thought it was the Bay Area, known as Portland, but it's not my job to know where he was. And found out he does a lot of social media stuff. And I was very impressed with what she told me. I don't remember anything she told me. I just remember feeling impressed, thinking, I could probably use someone like that. I don't know what it would take, but I could probably use someone like that. And eventually, since social media, like, well, let me show you what I've been doing. Showed the Facebook group. Thank you all for being members. Over 13,000 members in that Facebook group. A lot of stuff going on. So I got to show off a little bit. Oh, so insurance is what brought you to Des Moines? Yeah, insurance company brought us out, Dog and Pony Show. So you do insurance. Crap. I don't want to be pigeonholed there. I can't believe this came to my mind, and I said, insurance is very much secondary to what I do. I'm like, where did that come from? I never rehearsed that, but that'll work. And at the time, I had a great website I just developed the month before, and I called it socialsecuritymillionaire.com. And I pulled it up on my phone. I said, most people don't necessarily realize that when they retire, that they're going to pay up to, or that they might receive about $1 million with a Social Security benefit. They've been pretty good earners during their working life, especially in Southern California. But yet, depending on where your retirement wealth is, you might have to pay back up to over $250,000 of that Social Security benefit back in taxes. Have you ever heard that before? No, I've never heard that before. I was like, okay. And in fact, depending on where you live, you might be paid up to seventh in line. Seventh, federal taxes, state taxes, local county and city taxes, taxes on your Social Security as mentioned, Medicare IRMA, income-related monthly adjustment amount, commit that to memory, and that's a success tax, and then the investment management fees to manage the whole thing, and then finally, you. Never heard that before. Never heard that. So I was just saying, now, you can't leave someone in the dark. You can't leave them there. This is not a political conversation. We actually have a solution. So I said, well, what I could do is I can help you turn it completely around using the tax code so that you could be the largest beneficiary of your policy, of your life's work, so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, here's what I didn't do. I did not ask, can I follow up on this conversation? Didn't even occur to me. What was my objective? Don't get dizzy. It worked. I didn't get dizzy. But here's what happened. 4 or 5 months later, everybody gets spam emails, right? For a second, I thought I got a spam appointment. I keep my Calendly link at the top of my website. I'm like, who's this Mike Ficani guy? I didn't know who that was. Now, the area code of the phone number was the next county over. It's for Orange County, Irvine to South Orange County. I'm like, I don't remember talking to anybody with that name out there. That's close enough. All right, I'll give him a call. We'll see what happens. But I waited 20 minutes. I can't pounce on that. You give it a little time. So I wait 20 minutes, ring, ring. Hello, Mike? Mike, this is David Kinder. Okay, hold on a second. Hey, Michelle. It's David's on the line. Hi, David. It's like, hello, who's this? This is Michelle. Do you remember from the plane? I'm like, oh, that's all I needed, right? And we actually confirmed appointment. We're going to talk about what we talked about. Oh, this is 4 or 5 months later. I didn't follow up. They reached out to me. So let me share some things of what happened. If I was going to dissect all of that, let's dissect it.